My peers have been asking about how to improve Linux kernel ability. There are various ways to improve Linux kernel capacity ability, but first method, I guess, is to closely review the kernel log. In this video, I'm going to explain about the first method to improve your Linux kernel ability. And then first thing I want to talk about is the BSP engineer should be familiar with the kernel log. Then every time the new issues, it can be detected by the qualification engineer in your team and other companies. And then that issue will be coming to your project manager. And your project manager will assign the issues to you based on the reproducing way or some of the symptom of the issues. But many times, and issues can be categorized from engineering point of view by the kernel log and signature. And let's assume that, and you are graphic device driver engineer, and then if the code stack or signature inside the kernel log indicate that some of the message is related to the graphic driver, and then that issue will be assigned to you. So many of the BSP engineers spend a lot of time on analyzing the signature inside the kernel log. So I think that understanding the pattern of kernel log that is relevant to your model or device driver is most important way to fix your issues or troubleshoot into the various problem. And sometimes that issues was not your issues, and then project manager and cannot assign the issues properly to the relevant BSP engineer. And you may be having the issues that is not related to your model. In this case, you need to review the kernel log and then some indicating some of the sharing your opinion about this is not my issues, because the signature indicate that the call stack or message shows that this issues is related to audio BSP or another BSP area. So this is the natural progress to assign that issues to another peers or BSP engineer. So in order to collaborate with your project manager or sometimes your peers and then you have to understand the pattern of kernel log. So most of the time, as I said, that we spend a lot of time on reviewing the kernel log during our real project. Let me show you another example of the kernel log. So please take a look at this. And this kernel log can be gathered from Raspberry Pi. And as you can see, and you can identify the several log message in the kernel log. And the corresponding BSP engineer can understand why this message can be printed and why this message is properly some of the doesn't take care of the problem. So in more detail, it is needed for you to look at the source code that print out this message. As you can see, there is a failed error log, and then every time you identify this kind of message, and then you should narrow down this message into the much more information. Another type of the signature message is the kernel crash log message. Remember that every time you go through the kernel panic issues or kernel crash issues, that issues will come with you with this kind of log. So please take a look at this. The program counter is indicating this symbol, and as you can see, you're going to see this kind of information. So it is important for you to read the message after kernel crash occurs. And then in case of this kernel message, you can see this critical signature, that is insufficient stack space to handle exception. And this signature indicate that and Stack Overflow can be suspected because inefficient stack space to handle exception, this message is printed. So in this video, I point out that it is extremely important to have the ability to interpret kernel message. For this, we have to spend a lot of time to closely monitor or look at the kernel log. That is the first method to improve your Linux kernel ability.